Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I have something that is a little bit of home improvement, or at least set improvement. So, for as long as this set has been around, this clock has been broken. I got it at a yard sale a year or two ago, and it did work for a long time. I'm not exactly sure when it broke, because I never really looked at it, at least not before it was part of the set, but I know when I added it here, it didn't work. It would actually move back and forth a little bit, which you can see in the older videos, the second hand would, but now nothing at all happens. There's not a battery in there right now, but when there is a battery, absolutely nothing happens. And there's probably a good reason for this. See, if you look at the clock, on the back, it says it was made by Carlos Silva in 2007. And, oh, there's a battery in here, look at that. Well, anyways, this cheap mechanism here is the same mechanism you can find in stores today, and I doubt it was meant to last all of those years. So I'm pretty sure it's just like a stripped gear or something. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to replace the whole thing and that should fix it. But the interesting thing about this clock too, I mean, I think it just looks fun, so it's fun to have in here. Apparently it's handmade by, yeah, this Carlos Silva guy. This original framed artwork was created with miniature jars from raw material, carefully hand-tooled on spinning wheels and oven-baked at high temperatures. Each was individually handmade. No molds were used. Enjoy me anywhere in your home. Okay, now it's alive. Enjoy me anywhere in your home, office, or wherever you want to feel alive, you know, because you're dead inside. So yeah, it's like a work of art. I'm sure he made a bunch of these. Look on his website. That's also on the back of this thing. Maybe the clocks are worth a lot of money. I don't know. So the most obvious way to get into this thing is to unscrew the screws in the corners and then just see what falls apart from there. So here we go. Oh, that's really in there. Oh god, that just straight up broke pieces of the screw off. Oh my god, I'm gonna strip it. That's crazy. Oh, it bent the drill bit. Calm down with the screws. Okay, let's see if the others are that bad, because the first one wasn't that bad. What? What was he doing? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try a thicker bit. Hopefully that does better for these painful screws that just don't want to come out. Oh, yeah, I think it is better. But they are still in there so strong. What was he thinking? Flip you over, and we got a layer of plexiglass. We got this foam thing to space everything out. And we got the clock itself. Oh, it's cool to see this thing like this. Okay, I got the hands off, and now I should just be able to pull it back. I think it's actually glued, so I just gotta... Oh! And there it goes. Rest in peace, old mechanism. You probably worked good for a lot of years, but now it's time for an identically cheap, probably cheaper one to go in. Now this one is actually quite a bit taller than the other one. I don't actually know if this will fit in here. Seems like it does kind of just barely fit. I'm just gonna go with the flow. It'll probably work. So my plan for attaching it is just using this double-sided foam tape. And this will also double to hold it back a couple millimeters, and maybe that'll make it thin enough to fit in here. This took me so unbelievably long, but look, in its glory, it's finally spinning. Ignore that right there. It's spinning. It's working. I can finally reassemble this clock. It only took a couple hundred days. Millions of dollars of effort, but I finally got the clock working. Basically, I think the glass was just pressing up against it, and what I had to do was put some really nice double-sided spacers in there to make sure that the hands weren't pressing up against the glass and preventing it from moving. Hopefully it doesn't break for another 20 years like the last one. So, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, Yeah, it's the next day. It took me a little bit of time. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Clock looks pretty nice, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now!